Hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hoping and praying everybody had them a wonderful, wonderful morning. How's everybody doing? Whew. Let me go ahead and put this in here now. There we go. Whew. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, man. Y'all know the drill. As y'all come into the live, I need y'all to do me a favor. As y'all check into this live video, I need y'all to do me a favor real quick. First things first, say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, let me know where you're viewing me from so I can shout out some of you guys' areas. How y'all doing, man? Good morning. How y'all doing in Dallas? What's going on in Augusta, Kansas City? How y'all doing? What's going on in Flint, Michigan? Good morning to you guys. What up, Miami, North Carolina, Philly? I see you guys as well. Kentucky, how y'all doing in Indianapolis? What's up, Dessa? How you doing, man? Good morning, Houston, Texas as well. California, I see y'all. Ghana, South Africa, how y'all doing? Big Texas is here. Chicago here. Missouri is here. Tennessee is here. Wilmington, North Carolina, Nebraska, how y'all doing this morning as well? What is it? South Beach, Florida. I see you guys. Longview, I see you guys as well. I see y'all. Maryland. Y'all, I'm not going to be on here long, but one of the things that I wanted to say today is I need for you, you know what I'm saying? Let me get, okay, Brooklyn. What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? What's up, North Carolina? I see y'all this morning. Go ahead and pull into the live, man. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to get here. Look, I was about to go ahead and get started, but if y'all going to show out this morning, if y'all pulling up like y'all going to pull up this morning, then I guess I'll give y'all a minute. How y'all doing this morning? Staten Island, how y'all doing this morning? Welcome to the video. Pull this off real quick. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the video. Sending nothing but love to everybody. Nothing but love to everybody. Peace to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. How y'all doing this morning? Yeah, go ahead and turn it up. How y'all doing? Grand rising to you as well. What's up, Virginia? Louisiana, I see you guys as well. Y'all checking in on me. Ain't nothing like it. Okay, come on, pull on up. Okay. South Carolina, I see y'all in the building. One of the things that I wanted to talk about this morning was this right here. I need for you guys to understand how important it is for you to do the root work. 1 second. She says, I love your energy. I love you. How y'all doing? What's going on, man? Nashville, Tennessee, how y'all doing? I'm waiting on the Instagram to get right over here real quick. And once it gets right, then we gonna turn on up in this live real quick. I am not gonna be on here long this morning, but I definitely wanted to stop in. I know it's been a couple of days since I've been live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of you guys. Tallahassee was amazing. Got back to South Carolina. South Carolina was amazing. I've been busy as I don't know what. So you guys haven't gotten a live from me because I've been extremely busy. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, TikTok. I appreciate you guys, man, saying glad I caught you on my break. Yes, ma'am. Listen, one of the things that I wanted to go ahead and put out there to you guys real quick is this right here. I need you guys to understand the importance of not just only focusing on the outside or the outside appearance. Hello, somebody. Come on and talk to me nice real quick. I need for you guys to understand that doing your inner work, your root work, is just as important as it is for you going to get your enhancement. It's just as important as you doing all of these other things on your physical appearance. Is just as important. The last thing that you want to do in this season that we're in right now is be out here being a beautiful disaster. Hello, somebody. And we've talked about that a couple of times, but I want to go back and I want to reiterate it to some of my newer people, some of my other people that jump onto the different videos and whatnot. I want you to understand that it doesn't matter how many different operations that you go and you have. It doesn't matter how well you beat up your face. It doesn't matter how well you are dressed, what type of name brand clothing that you put on. If you do not do your physical, your inner work on yourself, if you don't wake up every single day and put in the time, the energy, and the effort into rebuilding the person that you are, then guess what? You can walk around and you can be well dressed, you can smell nice, you can dress and drive the nicest car, live in the nicest house, have all these millions and millions of dollars, but guess what? You're still depressed. Come on, coach. I didn't come to really water it down. I'm only going to be here for a small amount of time. So yeah, y'all go ahead and get what you got to get, because I'm only going to be here for a small amount of time. I got some stuff to do today. But I need for you to understand, for those of you that like to take notes, I need for you to write that down, baby. It's time to focus on the root work. That's your first note. We already at 20K over here on TikTok. Let's go. Double tap on the screen real quick. That's right. It's time to do the root work. That's your first note of this morning. What are you focusing on 2023? Coach, I'm focusing on my root work. I got to get down and dirty with myself. I got to go ahead and do my self-evaluation. I got to work on myself. I got some rebuilding that I need to do for myself. I don't have time or energy or effort or even conversation to waste on nothing or nobody that's not talking about growth, that's not talking about development, that's not talking about healing, that's not talking about bringing down generational curses and strongholds. I'm trying to have healthy connections. I'm trying to only be surrounded by folk that want the same thing that I want. That's what I want to do, coach. You get there by doing the root work. You got to do the root work, baby. You got to get down and dirty with it. You got to understand, see, some folk get out here and you get to thinking that you're going to live forever. You get to thinking that you're going to be here forever, that this ain't going to never happen to me, and it's going to always be this and always be that. But the truth of the matter is this right here. You don't know when the day is going to be your last day. You don't know when the time is going to be your last time. You don't know these things. So you owe it to yourself every single day to wake up and be your true, authentic self. You owe it to yourself to live up to your fullest potential. You owe it to yourself to find real fulfillment in your life. You owe it to yourself to love yourself, to pour into yourself, and to make yourself a priority in your life. The reason why a lot of you guys are not a priority in other folk life is because they see you in the way that you treat you. Yeah, now don't let that go over your head. Go ahead, double tap on that screen. Y'all should be tearing them gifts up right now. Go ahead and double tap on that screen. 40K. I see y'all on the roll over here. Let's go. I see we at 210 over here on Instagram. Double tap on that screen, baby. And if you know for a fact that that's for you, go ahead and send me a badge through. Go ahead and send a badge through right there, because some of y'all should have been double tapping already. Some of y'all, our friend already said right here, she said, oh, baby, that's the word. That's right. A lot of times the reason why we're not the person that we know that we can be, and we're not living up to our fullest potential, is because we are allowing our fears to torture us. That's your second note. No longer am I going to allow my fears to torture me. Oh, baby, yeah, the day is the last day for that, baby. You won't torture me in my sleep. You won't torture me in my everyday to day life. You will not prevent me from growing. You will not prevent me from starting my brand, my business. You will not stop me from moving forward and creating. And I got to create some stuff in my life. I was about to give you your third note. That was going to be too fast. I had to bring it back. Oh, yeah. Because see, I owe this to myself. You got to understand, I got to pace it for y'all. I got to make sure that y'all grab it, because I know I talk fast. So I got to make sure that y'all on board. What's going on, Shaquan? Good morning to you. Hello, somebody. Your second note was this right here. I am no longer allowing my fears to torture me. Oh, baby, those days are over. Fear is false evidence appearing as real. Oh, baby, this ain't even real. It's just lies that you're telling yourself to because a lot of y'all are afraid of failing. Oh, man, come on. Let's talk about it this morning. Do not throw your phone this morning. Go ahead and throw the wig, sis. Throw the wig instead, because I got some more notes. Don't throw nothing across nothing just yet. Hold on to the phone. Hold on to your notepad. Grab a shoe, some shoestrings, whatever. Throw that, because you need these notes this morning. Hello, somebody. There you go. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate that. Those of you that are already sending badges, I appreciate you guys as well. Hello, somebody. Fear is false evidence appearing as real. It's not even real. These are things that we say to ourselves to prevent us from stepping out on faith. It's what we do and what we tell ourselves, that inner dialogue that we have within ourselves. We try to talk ourselves out of that promotion. We talk ourselves out of doing that next application. We talk ourselves out of starting our brand. We talk ourselves out of going for that next this and that next that. Why? Because we don't want to fail. Yeah. Boy, I'm going to tell you something about life. I'm about to tell how y'all doing this morning. I'm going to tell you something about life. If you want to succeed in life, you better get used to failing. You better understand that, because the failure is a part of the process. That's a note for somebody right there. Failure is part of the process. What you want me to write down, coach? I'm no longer allowing my fears to torture me, because guess what? Failure is part of the plan. That's your third note right there. Failure is part of the plan. In order for you to grow, in order for you to evolve, in order for you to develop into the person that you really want to be, you have got to understand that there will be times in your life where it will not pan out the way that you want it to pan out. It will not get the outcome that you really wanted in that moment. It does not mean that it's over for you. It does not mean throw in the towel. It does not mean give up on yourself. It does not mean go over there and have a pity party. It does not mean go over there and become a Debbie Downer or a negative Nancy. It just means that I gotta put a little more work in it. I gotta tweak some things. I gotta add some more to this, add some more to that. I gotta figure out another formula. Failure does not mean finish. Let's go. I ain't been live in a couple of days. Y'all gonna have to deal with me, baby. I'm pretty turned up. I ain't been live in a couple of days, and y'all know how it goes when I ain't been live in a couple of days. Failure does not equal finish. Failure does not equal finish. Come on now. It's part of the plan. Failure does not equal finish. Come on now. Come on. Friends, well, it's okay. You can cry on my live, baby. We do it all the time. That's we judgment free over here, baby. And if you gotta cry. Go ahead and get that out. Acknowledge what it is that you feel it in that moment. And when you get up out of this live, the next thing that you do is ask yourself, what's next? What's my next move about to be? That's what you do. It ain't nothing wrong with crying. Crying if you got to. Go ahead and release that energy if you got to, and do what you got to do. Feel everything that you got to feel in that moment and move on. Hello, somebody. No, baby, you ain't late. We just got started. We on the third note. Hello, somebody. Failure does not equal finish. It don't equal that. I don't know who told you that, but we're going to dismantle that thinking. Failure is part of the process, baby. Everything ain't going to always go the way that I want it to go. Everything ain't going to always do exactly what I wanted to do. But how do you fix that? You got to be in a position in your life mentally where you understand that you got to start over as many times as you need to. That's another note for some of y'all. Hello, somebody. That right there, that was for the person that woke up this morning, and when you got up this morning, you ain't feel like doing nothing. Hello, somebody, because you felt defeated. That message right there was for the person that been trying, and you at your wits end with it, and you was just about to give up. You was just about to throw in the towel. You sick and tired of having these conversations. You sick and tired of having doors closed in your face. You're sick and tired of the no's. You're sick and tired of everybody getting those opportunities that you praying for, that you fasting for, that you going outside of your way for. This message this morning is for the folk that you was you was at your wits end with things, and you was just about to walk away from it. And what I came to tell you this morning is this right here. Baby, don't you break down before your breakthrough. I tried to say that with some composure because I wanted you to catch it, baby. Yeah. I wanted you to catch it, so I didn't want to go off, because y'all know I'm borderline already there. Anytime I ain't been live every day, it be built up in me, baby. I be ready to go. TTG, baby, train to go. I get on here, boy, I'm gonna be yelling and screaming and everything, and y'all be like, Lord, what's wrong with Coach? It's just built up in me at that point. I need for you to understand that every single day that you wake up, you owe this to yourself. You gotta understand that failure does not mean finish. You can start over as many times as you need to, as long as you got breath in your body, as long as you're clothed with your right mind, as long as you got the opportunity and the activities of your limbs. You got to understand that this is do-over day, baby. What that mean, baby? I got another day to do it all the way over. Hello, somebody. If you running up and down your hallway right now, I understand. If you over there got your feet kicked up on your coffee table, swinging from back and forth like that, that's how my grandmama used to do it when the word be that good to her. So I understand. She just sway back and forth, baby. You got to start over as many times as you need to, because I need for you to understand that you cannot break down before your breakthrough. You don't throw in the towel on you. Yeah, because see, that's what matters, baby. That's what matters right there, baby. You might give up on me, but I ain't gonna give up on me. You might walk away from me, but baby, I'm not walking away from me. You might think that I can't make it and call it an end, but baby, that ain't gonna be for me right there. You gotta wake up every single day, and you gotta want it more than they don't want you to have it. You gotta wake up every single day, and you gotta put your best foot forward for yourself. You gotta wake up every single day with the same type of mentality that right here, this right here, oh baby, I deserve all of this. I deserve all of this. if I got some people on this live video on Instagram or on TikTok right now, baby, if you on this live right now and this message is for you, go ahead and send me some love real quick. Send me some love real quick. I need for y'all, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why I asked you to send me the love. Go ahead and send me some love real quick. Double tap on my screen real quick. Send me some love right quick. Man, y'all at 121K. Y'all are going crazy on TikTok right now. Man, y'all are going bananas over here right now. Let's go. Let's go. Come on to Instagram. Let's go. We got to catch up over here. You got to understand that failure does not mean finish. In order for you to succeed in life, you're going to have to take some blows, some unexpected blows to the chest. It's going to be some things that's going to come into your life and it's going to knock your socks off. Understand that everything won't go the way that you want it to go. Everybody won't react to you the way that you are expecting for them to react. You got to want this thing more than they don't want you to have it. You got to wake up every single day with the mentality that I'm going to get this here done. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. Oh, this right here is for me, because it's not about what other folk think about you. It's not about how they feel about you. It's not about how they move around and they do this and they do that. That has absolutely nothing to do with your plan or your purpose. What you got to understand is that they can't stop God. They can't stop what's already got your name on it. If it's yours, it's going to be yours no matter what. And the only person that can stop you from being great, the only person that can stop you from being successful, the only person that can stop you from being happy, the only person that can stop you from having real joy and fulfillment in your life is you giving up on you. You cannot break down before your breakthrough. You got to understand that failure, hardship, trials and tribulations, dark hours, and all of this is part of the plan. Yeah. Friends say I'm jumping up and down, coach. Hold on, hold your phone, baby. Hold your phone. Jump, but hold the phone. I got some more. Oh, that's part of the plan. I dare you to type in my comments real quick. Real quick, I just want you to declare it over your life. Oh, baby, this part of the plan. Part of the plan. Those of you that found it hard to sleep last night, you couldn't sleep right last night because things was just torturing you inside your sleep. You felt just overwhelmed with life and all this unexpectancy, all the things that's just coming at you left and right, and you've been feeling like you've been taking blow after blow after blow. This message is for you this morning. I want you to understand. Declare it over your... Oh, baby, that's part of the plan. Come on now. It's part of the plan, baby. That's part of the plan. I can't afford to get distracted. That's part of the plan. Oh, y'all don't make me run out. I'm trying to give the live the way that it's supposed to be given. Y'all shows out so bad over here on TikTok that y'all make... Yeah, I thank y'all for the love, man. Thank y'all. I see the gifts. I see the hearts. Y'all double tap on my screen. Thank you so much, Coach Jasmine, for that badge. I appreciate you. You got friends say, go off, Coach. Man, listen, I'm trying to hold it in the road right now. You feel me? I'm trying. You got to understand that it's part of the plan. Everything that you're going through is part of the plan, and you got to be smarter than the things that's going on around you. You got to understand that by sticking to your plan, that you I love it when y'all know what's next. Ooh, nah. I love it when y'all know what's next. Baby, it's a distraction. Yeah, come on. You got to understand that things are going to happen in your life to distract you. So if you become focused on the no, if you become focused on the negativity, if you become focused on the closed door, if you become focused on the people that's walking away, then guess what? You are being distracted from your purpose. You're being distracted from what it is that you're called to do. You're being distracted from your business. You're being distracted from the rebuilding of yourself. You got to understand that it's all part of the plan. And those of you that are in my mental health support group, every Thursday, what Coach told y'all Thursday? Oh, baby, you got to get tunnel vision. You got to become obsessed with your development. You got to get tunnel vision. You got to get to that place in your life where you understand that, baby, I can't afford another distraction. Yeah, baby, I can't afford that damn. I can't afford another distraction, baby. I can't afford to be attached to another person that's trying to distract me from what it is that I'm doing. What I tell you, I can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person. I cannot. And that's a friendship, that's a family ship, that's a job ship in whatever form that it's coming in. I can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person. Hello, somebody. Talk to me nice right now. I gotta wake up every day and I gotta fight like my life depends on it. Why? Because it does. Everything that I do is strategically planned. Everything that that I do, it got to be all the way mapped out. I'm no longer operating out of my emotions. What that mean, coach? Even on the days when I don't feel like it, even on the days when I feel like I'm down bad, even on the days when I feel like ain't nothing going right for me, even on them days when I see everybody acting a funny way, moving a funny way, talking about me behind my back, baby, I can't afford to come over there and confront nothing or nobody. I can't afford to go over there trying to explain this and explain that, breaking this down, breaking that down. What you doing, coach? I'm letting everybody think whatever they want to think as long as they get out my face. Yeah, I just had, y'all know me, I'm gonna say it just how it come to be, baby. As long as they stay out my face, that's all I ask. You ain't gotta like me, but don't pretend to either. Yeah. And that's some real right there. That's straight from the street, baby. You ain't gotta like me. My problem ain't you like, no, I'm not liking me. My problem is that I don't need you to pretend to. Don't pretend to either. If you don't deal with me, don't pretend to. If you don't want to be here, then don't be here. Understand that it ain't about you not liking me. I just don't need you to come over in my face pretending that you do. Friends say facts, you better know it. Talk to me nice, baby, because I need for you to understand whether you're with me or not with me, I'm still going to do everything that it is that I'm doing. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have joy. I'm going to have peace. And that's whether I got 1,000 people with me or it's just me by myself. Understand that I ain't never had to have another person help me chew. Woo, baby. And you can take that to the bank. Y'all, I ain't never had a person that you ain't got to help me chew, baby. You ain't never had to help. I don't need a soul to help me chew. I need for you to understand that you got to get to a place in your life where you understand that, you can dress it up all that you want. You can work on your outer appearance all that you want. You can beat your face. You can get the nice bust down, a lace front. You can make sure that your clothes are nice name brand. You can do all of that. But if you ain't did your inner work, you're just a beautiful disaster. You can drive the nicest car, but you a beautiful disaster. You can live in the nicest house, but you're still a beautiful disaster. I need for you to become just as obsessed with working on your inside as you are with working on your outside. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back because see, some of y'all think that success is the way that you look. Woo! Oh yeah. See, Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and everything else, they got you fooled right now. They got you in the chokehold. Some of y'all are measuring y'all level of success and healing based on what a person looks like. And I'm just here to dismantle that whole entire thinking. Hello, somebody. Y'all gonna learn something today. If you paying attention, you gonna learn something today. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love. If y'all got some badges, send me some love real quick. Double tap. Some of y'all needed to hear that this morning because see, you wake up every single day and you complaining about your body. You wake up every single day and you twisting and turning in the mirror and you're complaining about the way that you look. I don't like this about me and I don't like that about me and it's this and it's that, and everything that you're doing is you looking in the mirror and you finding something negative about yourself. You're looking at yourself and you want to go see Dr. Miami so bad. You want to go get on this type of diet, that type of diet, and you just so on this and so on that, and you want to go over there. And I just came here this morning to tell you right here that your root work is just as important. Your root work is just as important. If you don't do the work that you need to do on the inside of you, if you don't understand that, it's deeper than that name brand dress. It's deeper than that clutch bag. It's deeper than that Mercedes or that Rolls-Royce or that Maybach, baby. It's deeper than that. That's the reason why you see so many celebrities. These people who have millions and millions of dollars. These people that can travel the world and do everything that they want to do and live up to their fullest. But guess what? They're still committing suicide. They're still doing all these different things because mentally they haven't done the root work yet. They haven't taken care of the inner them yet. I can tell you right now, if you don't wake up in 2023 and understand that it ain't got nothing to do with your outer appearance, it ain't got nothing to do with the lace front, it ain't got nothing to do with the spray painted or tape line that the guys go and get, it ain't got nothing to do with the type of sneakers or anything else that you got on. If you are not happy with yourself, it doesn't matter how well you dress you up, you are still going to be unhappy. Hello, somebody. I'm done being a beautiful disaster. I'm over being a beautiful disaster. You gotta wake up and understand that it's deeper. Yeah, it's deeper than that, baby. It's deeper. It's deeper than that, baby. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Hello, somebody. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Okay, I'm gonna make it make sense to some of y'all, because see, some of some of y'all be making it hard for me. That was one of your notes right there, that you got to do the root work. You got to be willing to work on yourself and understand that it's time out for being a beautiful disaster. That other note that I gave you guys was this right here. We're in a time right now that you cannot allow your fears to torture you anymore. So let that be the last day that you're running around afraid to start over, afraid to step out on faith, afraid to go over there and start your brand, your business, to do the things that you've been wanting to do forever. That was one of your other notes. And the other thing I want to tell you is this right here real quick. You got to want it more than they don't want you to have it. Hello, somebody. But fear is also false evidence appearing as real. It's not even real. It's just lies that you're telling yourself because you're afraid of failure. And you got to understand that sometimes failing is a part of the plan. That was your other note. And I needed for you to jot down in big bold red letters that's part of the plan. And what do you mean by that, Street? I wanted to go back to this because I just feel like I need to go a little bit deeper. I want you to understand that sometimes you're going to be in a tight situation. You're going to be in the wilderness for a little while. You're going to have to struggle through some things a little while. You're going to have to pray and fast your way through certain things for a little while. And those things are not designed to take you out. Those things are not designed to destroy you. Those things are not designed to do any of that. What is really designed to do is push you into your purpose. I had to do that, y'all. Double tap on my double tap. Yeah, what is this doing, coach? It's pushing you into your purpose. It's pushing. See, it's about the narrative. It's about how you're looking at certain things. Sometimes you get into these things in life where you see all these things. You feel like you're taking one blow after the next, and then you feel like, oh yeah, well, I might as well throw in the towel. I might as well give up right now. I might as well walk away right now. But the truth of the matter is, you're being tested. You're being tried. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have this thick skin. You got to be prepared for some folk not to like you. You got to be prepared for some folk to walk away from you. You got to be prepared for some people to get in their bag and feel a certain type of way towards you, especially when you're starting to grow, you're starting to heal and really develop. You got to understand that when you're in these dark hours of your life and you're in these stages where you're experiencing the isolation, when you're experiencing the times when you don't really want to deal with folk, these things are not sent to destroy you. They are not sent to take you out. These things are sent to actually prepare you, to build you, to make you, strengthen you, to make you stronger. Because guess what? Every different level is going to be a different devil. That's a fact. That's a fact. So go get your phone. I know some of y'all threw it. Slam across the room, baby. That's a fact. Yeah, you laying up at night and you trying to figure it out. You laying up and you pacing your floor trying to figure it out. You over there thinking that if you do this and do that, oh yeah, you trying to figure it out. But baby, one of the things that you got to understand is that it's already figured out. It's already mapped out. It's already planned out. You got to understand that when you start operating in the will of God, when you start aligning yourself with the divine, when you start waking up every single day and you're speaking positivity over your life, when you start operating in that positivity, because last week I told y'all we are no longer operating out of what? Survival mode. Hello, somebody. I'm just running through last week's notes. You ain't no longer operating out of survival mode. We are operating out of love, peace, and purpose. Hello, somebody. What you're operating out of, coach? Love, peace, and purpose. I'm going to give you the opportunity to jot it down. Put it inside the comments. I'm no longer in survival mode. See, when I was in survival mode, these were the things that I was concerned about. I was concerned about how I looked. I was concerned about the makeup. I was concerned about the lace front. I was concerned about how people saw me. I was worried about my image. I had to protect the image because that's all that you have. But when you're operating out of love, peace, and purpose, you can show up. I ain't gonna, yeah. Woo! Some of y'all, yeah, go ahead and run. Go ahead and run. Man, y'all already at 300K on TikTok. Let's go. Instagram, go ahead and push us up to 300. Let's go. Push us up to 300. Share the video. Double tap on the screen. Send some love up the screen real quick. Send some badges, man. Y'all go ahead and send me some gifts on TikTok real quick. Let me, because I'm about to say something real quick. Hold on a second. You gotta understand that it's all part of the plan. All of this here is part of the plan. You gotta understand that in in this thing called life, if when you're operating out of survival mode, you got to understand that you're concerned in that moment. When you're operating out of survival mode, you're concerned about the way that you look. You're concerned about the image. You got to look a certain type of way. You got to speak a certain type of way. You got to throw around your diploma. You got to throw around your credentials, your accolades, your plaques. You got to throw along out there for everybody to see your nice car. You want them to know that you got all this money. You want them to know that you're fancy. That's when you're operating out of survival mode. That's when you're doing nothing but selling a dream. I don't sell dreams. Yeah, I just want to put it out there. I don't sell dreams. I don't sell dreams. I can't tell you how to get $1 million, but I can tell you how to rebuild your confidence, how to rebuild your self-esteem, how to move forward from this drama. I can tell you how to disconnect from people that are toxic. I can teach you how to rebuild your life. I can teach you how to create a better version of yourself. See, that's what I do. That's what this is about. I'm more concerned with the things that you got going on in the inside of you than I am on the outside. Sometimes people look and they say, well, why she always do her lives? She coming straight from the gym. She got on a do-rag because I'm not here to impress you with my outer appearance. I'm not here for you to run after me or to lust after me or to look at me and from another standpoint. The only thing that I want you to get from me is the word. Put it in my comments. It's the word. I'm here to deliver the word, baby. I ain't trying to hook up with you. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here to give you the word. I don't need to hook up with you. I'm not trying to create some type of connection with you. I'm here to deliver the message. I'm here to bless your soul. I'm here for your spirit. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to look good for you. That's not my job. When I post my videos, it ain't got nothing to do with that. And I purposely do that because I don't want you to get so caught up in that you're not paying attention to the word that's coming to you. If you want to create a better version of yourself, if you want to live a happier life, if you want to know how to come back from trauma, if you want to get away from those generational curses and those strongholds that you've dealt with your whole entire life, then guess what you got to do? You got to get focused on the root work. You got to get focused on the things that you've been carrying your whole entire life. That's what's important. You can have a nice car, but you can't take it to the grave with you. You can have a nice house, but you can't take it to the grave with you. You can make $1 million and millions and millions of dollars, but you can't take it to the grave with you. What I want to know right now, friends say tabernacle, you better talk to me. But see, the thing about it is folk always want to worry about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't caught up in that. Not at all. Because I've seen some of the wealthiest people. I've seen them already. I've interacted with them already. And I see how unhappy they are. How empty they are. How lifeless they really and truly are. So my goal and my mission is to help people understand that you deserve healthy connections, that you deserve real fulfillment in your life, self-fulfillment, that you deserve to be happy, that you matter, your thoughts matter, your feelings, all of that matters. And until people wake up and understand who they are and what they represent, the gifts that they actually carry, we're going to continue to struggle in this mental health fight. You got to understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. You got to understand that you deserve healthy connections. You got to understand that every trial and tribulation that comes your way is not sent your way to destroy you. That it's not even sent your way to try to take you out, because it doesn't have that type of power. The only way that you can lose in this fight is if you throw in the towel. The only way that you're going to lose in this fight is if you give up on yourself. The only way that you're going to take a L is if you get over there and you decide that I'm not showing up for myself, that I'm not going to pour into myself, that I'm not going to replenish my own cup. The only way that you're not going to win is if you decide that you're not going to win. And that's the reason why I harp on it every single day, for you to do what? For you to understand that you got to want it more than they don't want you to have it, that you got to fight for you harder than anybody else, that you got to show up for you even if it's nobody else there. You got to want this thing, eat, sleep, and breathe what it is that you want out of your life. Every single day you owe it to yourself. Nobody else will be able to do it. Nobody can come and pour peace on you. Nobody can take you to Walmart down aisle 14 to pick up peace. It will not be there. If you want peace in your life, you got to create it. Well, yeah, you got to create it. You got to create it. You want peace in your life, you got to create it. If you want peace in your life, you got to create it. You got to create the peace that you want. I don't know why y'all thought it was at Walmart. It's not at Walmart on aisle 14, baby. You ain't going to be able to get peace from over there. You ain't going to be able to get it out of the drive-thru at McDonald's. You can't roll up and ask them, can you have a side of peace? Because that's not where it's going to be. If you want real peace in your life, you got to be bold enough to go out there and create it. You got to evaluate your life. You got to evaluate your priorities, and you got to be willing to take out the trash. Coach, what do you call trash? Anything and anybody that's in your life that's not servicing you. If it's not pouring into you, if it's not valuing you, if it's not honoring you, if it's not respecting you, if it's not bringing some type of positive substance to your life, then that's trash. And what do we do with trash? We take it out. That's what you do. You evaluate yourself, evaluate your priorities, then you take out the trash. That's 3 steps right there. Some of y'all might already have it wrote down, but for my new folk, go get it wrote down. You evaluate yourself, evaluate your priorities, then you take out your trash. What are my priorities then? If that's what my trash is, my priorities is anything that's beneficial to me, my growth, my development, things that I absolutely need in order for me to stay on task. What of that? That's my morning routine. That's my positive deposits that I'm making in my life through reading what? Self-help books. Listening to motivational speaking and ministry. Is me practicing great self-care. That's me practicing good time management. Those are your priorities. Those are things that you have to do to uplift and inspire you on a regular basis. A lot of y'all will ask me, Coach, well, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? To stay motivated. Practice good self-care. That's what you do. You want to stay on fire? Keep throwing those self-care logs in. Keep throwing those self-care logs in. You want to stay on fire? Keep throwing those self-care logs in. That's all you got to do. That's right. What you're doing today, taking care of myself, making time for myself, reading me a chapter or 2. What you're doing, I'm fasting today. What you're doing, I'm increasing my meditation time. Why? Because I need to relax my mind. I need to work on myself. It's some things that's within me that I really need to take care of. That's what I'm doing. Every single day of your life, you should be doing something that's contributing to your mental health. Every single day, you should be writing down certain things that you want to do. From the month of January, February, March, all the way through June, you should have one goal that you're working on and marking out every single month, something that you're accomplishing. And throughout that process, you should also be celebrating your small success. It doesn't have to be anything big, anything huge. It's the small things. If you complete a whole entire week of your morning routine, pat yourself on the back. You know what I'm saying? Show yourself some love, because sometimes that's a struggle for some folk. Why? Because I had to sacrifice getting up that early in the morning. Man, I've been reading 3 or 4 pages. Now I'm pushing myself to read a whole chapter a day. Celebrate yourself. You got to understand that in order for you to stay motivated, in order for you to stay inspired, you got to work on yourself daily. This is something that you got to do every single day of your life. You got to wake up and choose you. No matter what, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to choose me. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to work on me. I'm going to work up and I'm going to invest in me. No matter what nobody say, no matter how dark it might look, no matter what nobody might be thinking about, whispering about, or anything like that, I am going to keep my tunnel vision, my eye on my prize. I'm staying focused on what it is that I'm doing. Yep, I know some folk ain't going to like it. And that's quite all right. I know some folk ain't gonna be on board, and that's quite all right. Want me to tell you why? Because everything ain't for everybody, baby, and I can't expect for you to see my vision. Why do you say that, Coach? Because some folk are already, you got 2 things that's gonna happen in these situations when you start healing and development. First and foremost, you gotta understand this right here. This is a very important note for some of y'all. Go ahead and grab your red ink pens real quick, because some of y'all be arguing with folk that you ain't got no business arguing with. Hello, thank you for the gift, baby. Oh, I ain't never got one of those before. The little chocolate cake with the thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want you to write this down real quick. Grab your red ink pen, because this is a note for you to take real quick. Some folk, when you over there, you wasting your time with conversation. You wasting your energy with that conversation. You wasting your effort with that conversation. And we're in a place and time right now. What did I tell y'all for the next 6 months? Baby, we ain't got time to throw our pearl to the swine. That's not what we doing. We're not throwing our pearl to the swine. What do you mean by that, Coach? We're not wasting our time, our energy on effort, on people that are already committed to not understanding you. You got to understand that some folks are already committed to you being wrong. Woo. Yeah, that's for my folk that be arguing with folk that them arguments don't be doing nothing but going in circles. It's like a hamster on a treadmill. It ain't going nowhere because them folks are already committed to you being wrong. So now that they over there, you having that conversation with them over and over and over and over, and it ain't no change in the behavior over and over and over, and they walk away still saying the same exact thing over and over and over. You find yourself saying this, that, and the third, and ain't no different results coming up out of that situation. I need for you to understand that's what that's what over here in the church folk, oh baby, that's what we call throwing your pearl to the swine. And we're not in that season right now. We're going to give you what you need, and we're moving on to the next thing because we done wasted enough time already for my people that if you know for a fact, if you up in my age like me, baby, and well, some of y'all young folk gonna say it too because y'all done started out early. I want you to understand, yeah, baby, I'm done wasting my time. I ain't got no more time to waste. If you ain't got no more time to waste, send me some love real quick. If I'm in your house right now, if that's your confirmation right now, if that's what you've been waiting on and you just needed somebody to say it, go ahead and send me some love. Good morning, Ashley. How you doing? I need for you to understand, yeah, baby, I ain't got no time to waste. I ain't got no time to waste. I can't be out here just throwing my pearl to the swine. You're already committed to me being wrong. So there's no need for us to have any type of conversation. There's no need for us to keep going back and forth with this because the only thing that's happening out of this situation is I'm walking around drained. I'm walking away tired. I'm walking away frustrated. And guess what? Most importantly, now I'm walking away and I'm distracted. Why? Because now I done lost an hour or two of my day where I could have been fasting, I could have been praying, I could have been reading my self-help book, I could have been listening to motivational speaking or ministry. I done now wasted an hour or two out of my day having a pointless conversation with you when you don't have no type of desire to heal, to grow, to develop, or to even understand my point of view. And that's number one. That's your first type of people. They're already committed to you being wrong. Understand that. And your second type of people is this right here. Some folk do only understand from their level of understanding. Okay, hello, that's a note for you right there. Some folk don't have the mental capacity to understand what it is that you're even saying. There's no way that they can even do what? Pick up what it is that you're putting down, sis. You over there talking all over their head. They can't even comprehend what it is that you're saying. So you're doing nothing in this moment, but yet again, draining yourself. Yes, right, you're draining yourself, losing time, losing energy, losing effort. So and right there, you could have been doing that, doing something that's beneficial to you, beneficial to your business, beneficial to your development, beneficial to your healing. And here you are, then wasting a whole entire 2, 3, 4 hours of your day texting an individual that don't even understand what it is that you're talking about. Why? Because they already have accepted. Some folk have already accepted defeat. Sis, some folk have already accepted defeat. Some folk have already threw in the towel. I had to slow it down because that part just hit me hard in my chest. Some folk have already accepted defeat. Some people don't want to grow. They don't want to heal. They don't want to let go. Friends say, Jesus, I'm trying to tell you because it's the truth. And I know that it hurt. I know that it hurt. I know that it breaks your heart. I know that it makes you feel a certain type of way because you're looking at them and you want to help them so bad. You want them to understand so bad. You want them to grow so bad because you're like, but coach, I love them. But coach, I see so much potential in them though, coach. Coach, if they just work on themselves just a little bit, then maybe it'll work. And if I keep loving them, if I keep pouring into them, coach, then maybe that'll change their mind. And maybe if I do this a little bit more and do that a little bit more, then I can get them on the board. And that's just not the way that it works. And I don't care how many couches you go lay on, that's not how that works. I don't care how many of the antidepressants, suppressants, whatever they put you on, that's not how it works. You can't force a person to change. You can't force a person to want more for their life. And you can't fight harder for a person than what they're willing to fight for themselves. Did you hear what I said? You can't fight harder for an individual than they're willing to fight for themselves. Some people have already accepted defeat. Some people have already accepted the fact that this is what my life is going to be. This is how it's going to go down. This is what it's going to be, this and that. Some people have already accepted that, and they don't want to heal. They don't want to grow. They want to sit right there where they at because they've become complacent in that. This is all I'm going to ever have because this is all my grandmama and them had. This is the way that it got to be done because this is how it's been done for years in my family. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable working this warehouse job, getting this little bit of money that I'm getting right here, and it's been working for 30 years. I don't see no reason with changing it now. I'm just going to sit right here until the end of me, and guess what? You got to leave them there. And that's where the problem come in at. Y'all are afraid to leave folk where you met them at. But that's part of the plan. See, I knew y'all wasn't gonna like that part. I knew y'all wasn't gonna like that part. I knew that part right there was gonna strike a nerve for some folk. Yeah, see, put it in your notes real quick. You're gonna have to leave some folk right there where you met them at, because they're already committed to not changing. They already committed to not growing. And where they are in life, they are fine with it. And the only time that they speak about their hardship is when you want to hold them accountable. The only reason why they talk about their past trauma and their generational curses is when you're trying to hold them accountable. The only time that you will hear about anything that has happened negatively in their life is when you're trying to hold them accountable. Because when people get comfortable and complacent with living in their trauma and living in their past pain, the only thing that they want you to do is they want you to accept that. They want to use that past pain and that past hurt and those past trauma. They want to use those as excuses to treat you poorly. They want to use those as excuses for you to baby them, for you to shelter them, for you to hold their hand. And I just want you to understand that it's not your job to raise adults. Yeah. That ain't my job, baby. That ain't my job. It's not my job to raise other adults. I want you to understand that you got to either come healed or don't come at all. You got to either come already having your things together or don't come at all. That's not my job. That's not my job. I'm not your mama, them, baby. Understand that some of y'all laying next to them right now. I understand. Go ahead, sis, and turn the phone up a little bit louder so that they can understand. Some of y'all standing in y'all bathroom in that bathroom mirror trying to get yourself prepared right now. And you got man over there, Barquisha in there with no juicy juice, no fruit snacks or none of that because y'all didn't let your little boo-boo, your little bun and coming in your house, laying up in your bed, eating up all they snacks and whatnot, driving your car while you at work, you picking them up, dropping them off, doing all of this and that. I need for you to understand that, yeah, baby, you got to be done with being unequally yoked. I'm not being with nobody that, you got to be able to match what it is that I'm doing already. I don't need another child in my life. And the other thing is, I'm not in the business of building no bays. I'm not trying to build no boo-boo, no bun, none of that, sweetheart. That's not my circus, not my clown, not about to do it. If you don't know what you want out of life, if you're not already in a position to grow, to heal, and trying to live your best life, then it ain't no need you coming over here. Because what will happen is, if you go out there and you connect yourself with these people, then now you're putting yourself in a position of a caregiver. Yeah. And you don't even work for hospice. Yeah, y'all might as well send me some love. Y'all might as well double tap. Y'all might as well double tap on the screen, man. Y'all almost at 500K. Go ahead and double tap on that screen. Send me some love. Friends say, yeah, drinking up all my baby Capri Suns. Okay? Especially when they be the fruit punch kind. Leave my baby snacks alone. Every time I turn around, you over there and play the baby game more than the baby play the game. And then they cry more than the baby. If you gonna do all the crying, what the baby gonna do? You didn't cry for days and days and days. What's left for the baby to do? Then you're walking around trying to figure out why your child acting so grown. Well, somebody got to be the adult in the house. You trying to figure out why your child act like the way that they act. Well, they looking at you and they thinking to themselves, well, if you gonna cry like a baby, walk around moping and do all this stuff like a baby, then somebody got to be adult in the situation. Then the kids get out here. Now they acting grown before their time, but somebody had to do it. Yeah, somebody had to do it. Yeah, you crying more than the baby cry. Shoot, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody. Ain't nobody got time for that. Listen, everybody got something they struggling with in life. Everybody got a hardship that they dealing with in life. Everybody got something that they coming back from. Everybody got a trial, a tribulation, a dark hour. Everybody got some type of traumatic experience, something that had happened to them in their life. You are not special and you are not exempt from it. So just like all the rest of us, we had to pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off. Just like the rest of us who had to suck it up, buttercup. Just like the rest of us who had to go and get counseling, go and get life coaches, just like we have to do our inner root work, then guess what? You got to do the same exact thing. You're not exempt from hardship in life. Nobody's going to give you a pass because you started out this way. Most of us came from humble beginnings, and some of us who even had a silver spoon, who had things all our entire life, but man, listen, they just as depressed as the people who ain't have it. Y'all. I mean, I just had to put it out there. That's right. Because again, what did I tell y'all at the beginning of the live? Beautiful disaster, baby. Some of y'all over there looking at them and y'all thinking, oh, you got it made just because you have a silver spoon. You had it made. You didn't have everything that you wanted in your whole entire life. You got it made. You was this and you was that your whole entire life. This, that, and the third. You sit down and have a conversation with them. They'll let you know right there in front your face. Oh, baby, yeah, it might have looked good, but it wasn't good. And that's the reason why I tell y'all all the time, you got to be careful dealing with this here grass, baby. That's right. You got to be careful dealing with this here grass, my love. Understand that grass ain't always greener over on the other side. Just because it look good to you don't mean that it's good for you. Hello, somebody, because even salt and sugar looks the same from a very distance. Yeah, you can't tell the difference until you really get up on it and touch it. Hello, somebody. You got to be careful of the things that you're looking at and idolizing. Be careful of that outer appearance, which is what this live is truly about. Y'all get out here and y'all get so obsessed with the way that a person look, get so obsessed with the car that they drive, the apartment that they live in, or the mansions that they live in, get so obsessed with the bust downs and all of these different things. Oh yeah, they got all this money and all of this, and not understanding that that's all outer appearance. That's all image, baby. Understand, y'all get caught up on the image. Y'all let Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, all these different apps, sell y'all a dream and have you thinking that, oh, I need to go get this enhancement and that enhancement, and I need to go cut this off and that off so I can look like this, and this. You want to be out there sold a dream, and the truth of the matter is, yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. You need to work on the inner you. You want your outside to look good? Make sure the inside look good first. Ain't nothing wrong with looking good, but you better doggone be good too, because it ain't nothing like walking into a room sharp as a tack. Walking in a room sharp as a tack, and everybody that's in that room get turned off as soon as you open your mouth. Ooh, that is negativity at its finest. Walk into the room and everybody looking at you and feel all that negative, disgusting energy coming up off of you, those low vibrations coming up off of you. Walk into the room and everybody just like ain't paying you a bit of attention when you walk in, because they already know, oh baby, I ain't gonna be able to accept nothing that you saying. I know already that that's foolishness. I know already that they're right, that ain't what I need. You know what I'm saying? You can look good all you want, but do you have a message for me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do you have a message for me? Do you have something that you're bringing to the table for me? Do you have that there? Because that, at the end of the day, that's what matters. What matters is what you carry. It's okay. You ain't gotta dress like everybody else. You ain't gotta look like everybody else. You ain't gotta sound like everybody else. You ain't gotta deliver it like everybody else. What matters is that you are being your true, authentic self no matter what. You owe it to yourself to be who you are. Can't nobody beat you at being you. And that's what matters. That's it right there. Can't nobody beat you at being you. Can't nobody beat you at being you. That's right. You get when you your true self, baby. When you your true self, then you'll understand that. Can't nobody beat you at being you, baby. That's right. I can be in a room full of folk and I'ma still be the person that I am. That right there, that's real confidence. That right there is real confidence. See, it's not confidence when everything is going right for you. When everything is going right for you, it's easy to celebrate. When everything is on the up and up in your life, it's easy to celebrate. It's easy to show gratitude when everything is going right in your life. When everything is going right for you, that it's easy to show gratitude. It's easy to be happy. It's easy to smile and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But when you can tell when it's smoke and mirrors, when you can tell when it's a facade, is when things don't go the way that you want them to go. When you don't get the response that you thought that you were going to get. When you don't get that pat on the back. When you don't get that new opportunity. When you don't get that door open for you. When you start to feel like life is unfair. When you start to feel that way, that's when you really get to see what's in the inside of an individual. That's what you really get to see, what that individual is really carrying. See, see, it's okay to celebrate when everything is going good, but when things are not going that way, will your self-esteem still be high? Would you still have that same type of confidence? Will you still have that smile on your face? Will you still walk around like nothing matters? Why? Because y'all will, because y'all are connected, and you got to understand that it's what I just gave y'all this note a minute ago. It's part of the plan. All of this is part of the plan. Baby, I don't lose my cool when things don't go the way that I want them to go. Why? Because it's part of the plan. Baby, I don't lose my cool when the door get closed in my face. Why? Because I understand that it's part of the plan. I don't go over there and get the moping and crying and losing my drive and my passion when somebody tell me that they don't like me or they feel a certain type of way about me. Why? Because I understand that it's all part of the plan. The more that I grow, the more that I evolve. Coach already then let me know that some of the people that started with me won't finish with me. So I don't worry about when people walk away from me. So if you gotta go, go ahead and go. Don't feel like you gotta settle for me. Don't feel like you gotta tolerate me. Don't feel like you gotta put up with me. Don't feel like you gotta stay here with me. Because if you leave, it's gonna be this, that, and the third. That's not gonna be the case, baby. If you gotta cut me loose in order for you to live a better life, for you to have joy and peace in your life, cut me loose, baby. Let me go. Walk away. Unplug from me expeditiously. Don't let me hold up what you got going on, because when them tables turn, yeah, you better know it. My detachment top tier. You better cut me loose if you got to. Cut me loose if you got to, because when them tables turn, if I feel that way, I want you to know your good is gone. And your good is gone. Put that in your notes real quick, baby. Your good is gone, because when them let them tables turn. Let them tables turn, real baby. Oh, you good is gone. If I feel it the slightest little bit, baby, I want you to understand I'm up out of there the fast way. My detachment is top tier. I'm getting right on up out of your life. 2 places I told y'all I know how to go. That's out your way, understanding out your life, baby. Completely understand that I will sit this one out. You ain't got to worry about a phone call, a text message, or SOS message, not knocking on nobody, no door behind you. If I find out you somewhere, I ain't even coming there. Hello, somebody. When I cut you off, I cut you off all the way. Know that. And anybody that's connected to you as well, understand they are just casualties. Ain't no beef over this way, baby, but you're cool with people that I don't hang with, and I don't want to have nobody going back and saying this, and this. I don't care to know what they got going on, and they ain't got no business knowing what I got going on. And to keep you out the middle, I'm going to leave you over there with your folk. Hello, somebody. I don't play them type of games at all. They're casualties. yeah. Fred, that must have been your confirmation. You must, I seen all them explanations. You must have needed that part. Yeah, they're casualties, baby. It ain't nothing personal. It's casualties, baby. That's right. Because you got to understand that them your friends, them your folks over there. And they gonna be cool with whoever you bring home. That's including your mama, your sister, and your brother, and everybody else. Them folk gonna be cool with whoever you bring home. And I'm not about to lie to myself and make myself think that we got some type of special bond, that they gonna be closer to me than they are to you. The devil is a lie, and I'm not about to let you play in my face like that. I don't do false sense of responsibility. I don't do false hope, baby. Understand, I do black or white. You either all the way in or we all the way out. I don't do no shades of gray, and I don't straddle the fence with nobody. Understand that I don't even put up with double-minded folk. If you tell me that you don't know what you want, you don't have no goal set in your life, and you don't know if you coming or going, you should see how fast I get gone. Back of this charger be halfway down the road, mid-conversation, baby. I do not play about my peace. I don't play about my growth. I don't play about none of that, sweetheart. I'm gonna tell you right now, I will get on through the fast way only. That's the only way I know how to operate. That's the only way that I know how to move. I'm getting up out your way. Some folk are already in that position. You got to understand something about life. You have got to do your root work. You got to work on yourself every single day. You got to wake up every single day of your life, and you got to make a conscious effort every single day to create a better version of yourself. That should be your top priority. I want to be a better person today than I was yesterday. You got to get to a place in your life where you're not falling in love with potential, falling in love with representation, not over there holding yourself up, praying and hoping and trying to hold somebody's hand that's already committed to the 2 things I told you. Some folk are committed to you being wrong, and some people just do not understand where it is that you're coming from, because they don't have that mental capacity. They don't understand that. They don't know what you're talking about. And when they're in that type of situation, you got to be able to leave folk right there where you met them at. I'm gonna have to leave you where I met you at, baby. Ain't no beef, ain't no drama. I love you, and I'll catch up with you later. But right now, I'm focused on me. Right now, my project is me. Right now, my assignment is me, and I don't have that time, energy, or effort to pour into anybody else. Go ahead and do your self-work and keep moving. That's that on that, Jack. I don't have it in me. I really and truly don't. I don't have it in me. I can't be attached to nobody that's already committed to being that type of individual. If you've already given up on yourself and you've already gotten to a place where you're comfortable with the bare minimum and you're comfortable with people treating you a certain type of way so much that you think that that's normal behavior, then I'm gonna have to leave you over there with those folks. I'm not trying to interact in my life like that. Not only that, and at the end of the day, one of the other things that I want to drop on you guys real quick, and then I'm up out of here, is you got the first note that I gave you guys was you got to be committed to doing your root work. All of this outer appearance nonsense, worrying about what a person wears, how they dress, what they drive, how much money they got in the bank. You have got to let that go. This is social media, and on social media, people can sell you a dream. What really matters is the person. It's what you carry. It's what you carry. You got to be focused on your root work. You got to be focused on developing yourself from the inside out. You got to also, the second note that we talked about was also understanding that you can no longer allow your fear to torture you. You got to let that go. Fear is false evidence appearing as real. Stop being afraid to step out and truly live life. You got to understand that's part of life. The third note that I gave you is stop being afraid to fail. Failure is part of the plan. Sometimes you're going to have to fail at certain things in order for you to know exactly how to get it to work. When you're failing at certain things, you're going back and you're reworking it. Always put yourself in a situation where you understand that I'm going to start over as many times as I need to. As many times as I need to start over, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. And the way about it, I'm going to start over as many times as I need to. Another note that I gave y'all was what? It's all part of the plan. Yeah. You walking away, that was part of the plan. That marriage being over, that's part of the plan. Them friends turning their back on me and turning foe, oh baby, that's part of the plan. That job that then fired you and now then freed up your time for you to really do your self-work and create a better version, oh, that was part of the plan. See, sometimes we whine and we cry about things that was all part of the plan. Those things were the things that was blocking your blessing. Those are the things and the people that was stunning your growth. And sometimes we spend so much time crying about things that God have removed from our life that we don't realize that it's a blessing that they are actually gone. We don't realize that it was all part of the plan. See, if I would have stayed in that marriage, if I would have stayed in that relationship, then right now today I would still be doing the things that I was doing back then. I had to break away from that relationship. I had to break away from that commitment that I had with that individual in order for me to grow, in order for me to really see what was going on in my life. Truth be told, when you're in the middle of a situation, you can't even really see what's going on. You don't really get a full view of what's going on in your life until you're standing on the outside of it, until you step back and step away from it. Like I said, it's easy to be happy when things are going right. It's easy to have joy when everything is going right. It's easy to celebrate when everything is going right. But then, can you do the same thing when it's going wrong? Can you still have that same type of passion when it's going wrong? Can you still have that same type of tenacity, that same type of drive when it's going wrong? Because that's what you need in order for you to be successful. That's what you need in order for you to grow. You got to be committed to your process. You got to be committed to change. And being committed to change, what did I tell y'all last week? Also means that you got to be committed to letting go. Being committed to change is also being committed to letting go. It's necessary. You got to be willing to let go of some certain things and certain people in order for you to really grow. And it's okay. That's not going to be the end of you. That's not going to be the end of your development. When people make a decision not to love you, when they make a decision not to be a part of your life, when they make a decision to say that they no longer want to interact with you in any type of way, shape, or form, step back. Embrace that new reality. Ask God in that moment, what do you want me to do from here? I don't need you to deliver me out of my storm. I don't need you to take me out of this trial. What I need you to do is give me the tools. Give me the strength. Give me the drive, the passion to learn what I need to learn throughout this. Give me what I need to endure it. Give me what I need in order for me to make it to the other side. Because if you take me out, then I haven't learned anything. I need to be in this storm so that I can learn the skills, the technique. See, I can't go to war if I haven't learned how to fight. Did that go over somebody's head? Did that go over your head? I can't get out there if I haven't done any training. I ain't had no training yet. We don't even put you out there to play the sport. You can't play the sport without no training, right? Months before the game even start, they start doing what? Conditioning. You got to condition. You got to build up your muscle. You got to build up your endurance. We got to teach you how to dribble the ball. We got to teach you how to throw the ball. We got to teach you how to kick the ball. You got to go through training first, right? You got to know how to suit yourself up. You know how to get the right equipment. You can't play basketball over there with football equipment on. You can't go over there and play hockey and you got on a whole football helmet. That's not what, that's not how this works. You got to make sure that you got on the right armor. You got to make sure that you got the right tools. You got to make sure you got the right techniques. And in order for you to do that, you got to go through some things in life. Your fifth note was, it's all part of the plan. So I dare you for the remainder of this week. When things start going crazy in your life, just start shouting. This is part of the plan. That secret code, that's between us and God, y'all. That's our secret code. Oh, this part of the plan. This week, anytime something happens from this point forward, I dare you just to start, oh, this is part of the plan. Go ahead and confuse the enemy real quick. Instead of you getting sad and depressed, instead of you having a pity party, instead of you calling people and complaining about this and that and all of that, instead of you doing all of that, just say, oh, this is part of the plan. And when you say that it's part of the plan, pick up your self-help book, turn on some ministry, turn on some motivational speaking, start making a positive deposit in your life expeditiously in that moment. Confuse folk and have them looking like, wait a minute, you lost your job and you smiling, your friends mad at you and you're smiling, your marriage is over and you're smiling, you going through all this hell and you smiling. It's part of the plan. It's part of the plan. We don't break down before our breakthrough. We don't throw in the towel on ourselves. We fight to the end. You understand me? You fight to the end. I'm going to give this the best of me. This right here, ain't no plan B for me. I got everything invested in this plan A. This got to work for me. I'm eating, sleeping, and breathing this right here. This right here got to pan out for me. Somebody going to have to give me my stuff. That's your drive. That's your passion every day. Focusing on doing your root work because that matters. But I got to get up out of here, y'all. So every single day that you wake up, you put 10 toes to the ground. I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are, how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first have got to love yourself way before you are able to love anybody else. I want y'all to do me a favor real quick. If I gave you motivation, if I gave you inspiration, if I opened your eyes and changed your view on the way that you were looking at some things in your life and you needed that live this morning, if you got some badges on Instagram that you want to bless me up with, please go ahead and send them real quick. If you got some gifts over on TikTok and you want to bless Coach up real quick, please go ahead and do so. Good morning to everybody. I had to start a little bit early this morning, but Coach had to get that up off of me because I tell you what, I get tired of hearing you guys talk about, negatively about yourself and how you want to change this about your appearance and change that about your appearance and want to just please other people with the outside. I want you to know that you have to do that inner work. I want you guys to step away from your fears and understand that it's time out for allowing fear to control your life and to dictate your every single move. You deserve to live free. I want you guys to understand that we're no longer operating out of survival mode. We're not our ancestors. We're not the people that have struggled and gone through these things. We are living right now, and it's okay for us to operate out of love, out of peace, and out of purpose. It's okay. It's okay for you to be your true, authentic self. It's okay for you to embrace life. It's okay for you to embrace change. It's okay for you to embrace letting go. You don't have to have that codependency spirit. It's all right. It's every level. It's going to be some new devils. You're going to have trials and tribulations no matter what. It's all about you having that tunnel vision, being focused on your development, being focused on your healing, being focused and channeled in to your process. That's what matters at the end. You can look good all you want, but it's all about being really good. I don't want to look good. I want to be good. I want to really be good. I ain't got time to be playing around with people. I want to really be good. I want to really be living a good life. And that's what you got to do on a regular basis. And that's because you owe that to yourself. So every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. You guys enjoy the remaining portion of your Tuesday. I will be back on tomorrow because I didn't go live yesterday. So I will be back on tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be back on schedule tomorrow. But you guys, y'all enjoy y'all day, man, and think about the things that I dropped out into your spirit today. Understand that you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be respected, and most importantly, you matter. Okay, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. All right, TikTok, man. I got to get up out of here, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, man. Y'all been at in between 1K and 1.3K the whole entire live. So for every single one of you guys who hung out with me the whole entire live, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Loving single, man. Y'all know my girl Ashley always shows up, and I appreciate that so much. You guys make sure you go and follow her platform as well. She's also a life coach and a great speaker, man. She gives great advice on different traumatic experiences, moving away from trauma as well. She's also an advocate for SA victims. So if you guys have experienced any type of SA, that is definitely a great coach to go and follow. She's an advocate for it, man. And she goes, when I say she go hard in the paint about it. So please make sure y'all go and check her out as well. Shaquan, thank you so much for tuning in. Dessa, I saw you on here as well. So all of my people, if you have not followed my Patreon just yet to be a part of my mental health support group, make sure you go and do so. The link is right there in my bio. Get subscribed to my class right now, because every single Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's what we do. Understand that that's what we do. We get in there, bring your questions, your comments, anything that you're struggling with, anything that you want to talk to coach about, let me know. And that's what we talk about inside of group. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys, every single one of you, for every gift that you sent this morning. And I will talk to you guys on later.